Hi, and thanks for tuning in. It's snowing in Norway today. Look at this. Look at our cars. We've had a lot of new subscribers lately, and since this is our first video from our second travel to Cambodia and Thailand, we thought it was a good time to give you guys an updated introduction and at the same time let you know what we have planned for this trip.
We hope you enjoy.
This is where we live, in Sauda, in Norway. We are a family of four: Eivind, Babo, Ask and Ylva. After years of planning and saving, we left our home in September 2022 for an 8-month adventure that would change our lives. We believe that to understand the world, you have to see it for yourself. And if you do so as a kid, then all of that insight will be a part of who you become as an adult. So we went to 17 countries and saw all kinds of places, met all kinds of people, and had all kinds of experiences that gave us a lifetime worth of insight and understanding. Exactly what a journey like this is meant to give you. We went to Bosnia, Italy, Austria, Bali, Cambodia, Laos and Japan, to mention a few. We tried everything from low budget to the finest of luxury. The luxury was never very costly, by the way. The most luxurious ones we didn't even pay any money at all. Same as most of our airline tickets. Some was luck, but this is something anyone can do. Along our journey, we learned how to travel as a family, both being on the road and when settling somewhere for a while. We learned how to homeschool away from home and to make our days interesting. I guess this is what's called world schooling. We loved it. If you want to know some more about how we planned our trip, you can check out our story on our Instagram highlights. On Instagram, you will also find highlights from all the other places we have been to, like Nusa Penida in Bali, Angkor Wat in Cambodia, and the Gibbon Experience in Laos. As our journey was coming to an end, we didn't really know what to expect back home. Would we continue as we had before? So much had changed after 8 months on the road, but it was hard to put a finger on what. The kids loved being back with their friends, but Babo and I felt a bit lost. So who were we now? We had no idea. Could we choose? After thinking about it for a while, we realized that there was a good chance that we could choose who we wanted to be. So that's what we started to do. After a few months, we had eased into the wonderful Norwegian summer, and the memories from our travels had had time to process. And what a summer it was! Trekking to a waterfall in Bali is very nice, and so are a lot of other things. But traveling taught us about the beauty we have just outside our living room door. We had earned a bunch of airline points since we got back, and we had to spend them before Christmas. We use credit cards affiliated with an airline on as many purchases as we can throughout the year. Everything from Christmas presents to groceries. This makes it a lot easier to travel, since airline tickets are one of the greatest travel costs for a family. We started to look for tickets, and there was no doubt where we wanted to go. Some places are charming, and I would sure love to see that view again. But when you got great friends somewhere, the decision comes very easily. We met Simen and Katrine when we got to Siem Reap in Cambodia, where they have their wonderful Babel guest house and 2 lovely girls, Emilie and Eline. We became best friends after just a few minutes and ended up staying 5 weeks in Cambodia because of all the fun stuff we did together. We couldn't wait to go back to Cambodia to have some more fun. For this particular trip, we would have paid 68,000 kroners. Instead, we paid 8,600 in taxes. That is a lot of money saved. With tickets booked, it was a lot easier to welcome the cold and dark winter. We knew we had an exit in February, and we needed it. It snowed and snowed and snowed all winter long. And finally, we started to pack our bags and get ready to go. It felt good. We knew a lot more about who we were now, and we were ready to try it out on the road. First, we go to Stavanger to my brother, and then Stavanger, London, Bangkok, Phnom Penh. Once in Cambodia, we will spend 2 nights in Phnom Penh to get settled a bit before we head to Nesat Village, a new and upcoming village of foreigners in the south of Cambodia. Simen and Katrine also has a project in Nesat, and we are so excited to see how it's moving along after they had 2 workshops there last year. They build with a material called aircrete, a mixture of cement, water, soap and air. And there are tons of other interesting building methods going on down here, and more cool places pop up all the time. After Nesat, we will go to Siem Reap and spend some time at Babel Guest House and around town. We really like Siem Reap. And we will also try out Simen and Katrine's brand new boutique hotel that has just opened. It's called Babel Boutique. We were there last year when the lease contract was signed, and we are so excited to see how it looks since it had been empty since before COVID when Simen and Katrine took over. They have done an incredible amount of work since the last time we were here, and even got featured in New York Times together with another interesting attraction we will visit, the Pyramid of Khuker. While in Siem Reap, we are also going for dinner in the sunset on Tonle Sap, Southeast Asia's biggest lake. We will chill at West Barai, and so much more before we head back to Bangkok to spend the last few days there before we head back to Norway after 4 weeks. At least that's the plan. All right, Phnom Penh, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Oh yeah,
But we're very warm.
it's very warm, and now it smells like Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
So let's go to the hotel and get a shower because we've been traveling for 24 hours now.
I'm dying.
As the heat, smell, and sounds of a capital city in the tropics hit our faces exiting the plane, the feeling of cold, wind, and snow back home was as erased from our consciousness. It was like our whole body and mind remembered. Ah, yeah. This is what it's like.
Good morning. Good morning from Phnom Penh. Hi. This is our view from our hotel room, and we're just getting ready to go to the McLaren and Lamborghini and
Basically the supercar shop.
yeah. So before anything else, we go check out the supercars.
I know, visiting the supercar shop is not what you're supposed to do in Phnom Penh. But we don't have supercar shops in Sauda. And besides, after our last travel, we noticed that the more of the should-dos we did, the more tired we got. And when on the road for more than a couple of weeks, that is not sustainable. You simply cannot get everything in one visit, so why beat yourself up about it? Enjoy and do what you want. Besides, we have been here before and would love to see our friends again. The McLaren shop, that's what they have the coolest job. And now we're going to go shopping and get some more food. Ylva might get her ears pierced, and we're gonna get some shoes for us because it's wearing the winter boots. And yeah, we're gonna be picked up by a Lexus. And look at the Lamborghini shop. All empty, they're all sold out. So that's not too bad. Ah, here it comes. So since we arrived only yesterday, I was looking for some food last night, but it was just street food, and it was so nice to come here and buy some other food because you never know what you're gonna get if you buy street food. If you buy street food the first day, you might get, and then that'll spoil it for the next few days. So I think it's a good warm-up to buy some local food at the mall first time. Okay, so we're walking in Cambodia, and we walked past this shop, and look at Ylva found a beautiful tree, and Ask found something else. Yes, that's right. So after some supercar spotting and shopping, we got ready to go to the jungle in the south of Cambodia to see our friends again. It's just a few hours drive from Phnom Penh, and there are plenty of spaces to stop for food and refreshments on the way. This is how a rest area looks in Cambodia. The highway is Chinese, and so is the rest area. And you got little shops here. I just had some really nice sausage. Let me show you. Bye bye. I just had these and these, and they were really good. Okay, say hello.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.
And coconuts. It all rests up.
And now let's go for another hour and a half. So making a quick stop at a rest area, and look at this. This is fascinating. This is a tower where they have a speaker that makes bird noises because they want to attract swallows to go and live inside that tower. So they will make nests, and then they can make nest soup out of the nests that are made of the swallow's spit. Fascinating. And all of a sudden we are back at Nesat Village. There's a little escape where we stayed the last time. That's our motorbike that we got a flat tire on, and with Sonia and our rooms. Our driver is going back to Phnom Penh. Bye bye.
And then we got to Nesat, and our host Sonia at the Little Escape guest house was awaiting us with hugs and welcome drinks. And just down the road, Simen and Katrine was working away at their Garden of Edens, and we were so excited to see them again and see how the project was coming along. Alright, we were finally where we were supposed to be, in Cambodia with our friends. Thank you so much for watching, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more of what's going on in the next video from Nesat Village in Cambodia.